We're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers who got married, moved into a van, and have been chasing adventures all around the globe ever since, and are now searching for a place to call home somewhere soon.
Subscribe and join the ride.
With the spectacular grand finale of our 18-episode Baja-bound series behind us, we now return to the United States, with a few things we needed to get in order before embarking on our next grand adventure. Because Baja has been a little bit rough on our home, and before revealing where we're headed next by the end of this episode, first, it's time we make a few much-needed changes.
Brittany and I have been feeling like our mattress is getting a little uncomfortable, and it's been 3 years since we've been living in this van. I think it's time that we flip it around, spin it, do something so that we're not sleeping in the same hole in the foam. This is gonna be tricky. How am I gonna spin this huge rectangle in our limited small space?
I don't know, I felt like we were gonna have to open the back doors.
We're gonna attempt not to do that, because then I'd have to move Lucky Blue.
The motorbike mounted on the back of our van. Right, this is the taco.
This is the taco method. Don't try this at home.
Am I supposed to be helping?
Nope. Small fingers might get crushed.
You're doing great.
Like I'm in a wrestling match with a sumo.
Oh my gosh, that is really hard. It's heavy foam, guys. I don't know if you can tell how hard this is.
Should we say we have a pillow topper that's 1 inch with a 4-inch foam core here?
Yeah, if you guys are curious what kind of a bed we use.
Now I'm stuck.
Are you fluffing it?
Yeah.
Oh, the moment is here. Another flip-flop moment I couldn't wait for was about to happen. You see that? That's a girl about to get a new pair of shoes. Rewind.
When in Mexico, don't leave your shoes on the beach. Lesson learned. They look like they fit really well, babes. Yay!
Finally, after 4 months of waiting, I had my new and improved replacement shoes. Our next exciting thing was that for the next week, we would be living on our very own driveway. Well, sorta.
Spirit has a van friend.
We just made it to our driveway Airbnb situation. And look at this.
Hey, little kitty cat.
We have a van cat. But if you're wondering why it sounds like somebody's peeing right now, we are flushing out our water tank and our filters, our water filters. We just want to start fresh after having all that brackish water from Baja all up in our van. It's time for some good water.
Pure, delicious California city water.
And for dinner tonight, we're having our last Baja filet. Remember when we bought that gorgeous snapper from those fishermen?
Look at the cute little cat. She's hanging out in the tire in the wheel well.
Oh. Whoa! It's overflowing! Oh dear. Oh my. That just happened.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, it happened.
It geysered?
It geysered. Well, we get to mop Baja off our floors. I think you've seen that happen a time or two before. What I mostly get concerned about is the water getting like all up in the back there. Tricky spot to get to. At least it's a good way to clean under the fridge. Look at that. That actually feels really good to have done. After more than 3 months in Baja, it's just nice to have a place to sprawl out, let Spirit breathe, take Lucky Blue off her back end, clean behind our refrigerator. We have a place to shower. I could even take a bath if I wanted. Oh, and we have a washer and dryer. This place is pretty great.
Aw, that's a cute kitty under the motorcycle.
He's so cute. We have our very own kitty now, at least for the week.
Are you going to shower?
I am. I'm so excited.
You're a lot cleaner than I am, so I'm definitely the one who needs to get in after you.
Yeah, you've had a few more days than I have.
Enjoy it. It's a good kitty. Our last bit of cuisine from Baja.
Almost as beautiful as the fish was.
Almost as beautiful as you.
I hope I'm a little more beautiful than the fish.
I don't think I should compare you to a fish.
A fish fillet.
But you get the concept.
I mean, it was a beautiful fish. Morning. You like it in here? Oh, kitty on the counter. Ah, do you recognize your friend? Real kitty meet stuffed kitty. She's not so sure.
Good morning, guys. It's a new day. Parked up in what feels like a little oasis for us. We got the birds chirping, the sun's out, palm trees, and a safe, secure parking spot that is just so wonderful to have after our journey the last few months. We have a hose we can use. I got a lot of projects to get at, so here we go. Morning, sunshine.
Good morning. I'm showered. I'm a happy girl. A showered girl is a happy girl. Who's
You
with me?
look amazing.
Thanks. We have a lot of laundry that needs to get done.
One big bag. All this.
It's everything day. Don't worry, I know how lucky I am that my van man does laundry and our dishes. But he's back. What do you need?
I need the camera.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
I love that there's two chairs right behind us and we both choose the grass.
This is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Chin chin.
Ow, she's playing with you.
Whoa, the tiger. I am so grateful that I took Lucky Blue with us down to Baja. I put on 930 miles on this bike the entire time we were there. One thing I like to do always is do some preventative maintenance. I opened up the air box right here to check out the air filter. Look how dirty this thing is. There's so much mud and dust caked on there from Baja. Time to break off this wire here that was oh so helpful after those Mexican construction workers gave me a hand and helped out. Somehow my body must have hit the mirror and snapped this. That's my whole clutch lever. We got our mirror back. We're back to being street legal. So I've got a bit of a dilemma. I cannot get the bolts that hold the skid plate on loosened. It seems like the salt has maybe seized these bolts. Yeah, this is so hard. I got these ones loosened. The whole intention to get this plate off is I really want to wash out all the crud that's collected underneath the engine case, in between the frame and the skid plate. All right, come on, guy. Come on. Oh no, it's like starting to strip. Gosh, that's on there tight. For now, the skid plate is not coming off. Several of you told me riding the beaches of Baja, the salt, the sand, it would lead to corrosion and things getting really gunked up. Well, you were right. At least the skid plate's on solid. Let's just say that. In the future, I'll probably have to drill it out, but for now, on to other projects. Love the look of those.
It's my favorite part of the bike, other than riding it. I see you.
Lunchtime.
And laundry time. I'm pretty sure we washed nearly every single item of clothing in our van. Wah, wah, wah. That thing's looking pretty sad.
Oh, it came loose and it got melted by the muffler. It's working! Lucky Blue is looking fine. Probably the best he's ever looked. So clean. Especially the chain and sprocket right here. I use this brush, scrub, got it all off. Sprayed some chain wax on it.
I think the sun is getting ready to set on our very productive chore day. That means that we can take Lucky Blue, who now has his missing mirror, back down to the beach for sunset. And then we're gonna meet up with our friend Bob, who is the whole reason we have this oasis to ourselves this week. We're gonna meet him for dinner at our favorite place in town, the Lotus Cafe. I've been thinking about all day what I'm going to order.
Ah, we made it.
Something that eternally fascinates us about the sunset is that no matter where you are in the world, every single one, every single time is completely different and unique.
It's our dinner guest. He showed up here for sunset with us.
Aww.
Bob's the man.
He's the best.
He's the best.
So is the sunset.
Man.
Gorgeous. Ooh, and it was finally time for dinner. After a long day of hard work, there's nothing like a delicious meal. It's a form of love.
So yesterday I worked on cleaning up Lucky Blue, and it was amazing to take Lucky Blue for a ride in the evening last night. Our van has a few more things we need to get worked on, like the fan. This mechanism here needs to be replaced because I think the gears maybe are shot. You can see right there's the crack in the split that prevented this from rotating. Hello. Hey, will you lower the hatch? Awesome. Working. Next up, the clamp. You can see it's pretty busted up right here. It's a clamp that holds our pivot rack for our motorcycle, and I'm gonna replace that because the old one got stripped out and basically is falling apart. This is now fixed here with these bolts. Got a brand new handle on here. This should really help hold the twisting and the jerking that's in the play of this whole bracket that we had built, the swing arm. Next up, look at these hand guards. These things are gonna be sweet. They're gonna protect my knuckles. Lucky Blue grew moose antlers. Hey, and look who's back.
Don't film my outfit.
Ah, you're looking like you're nice and warm like a teddy bear.
It's cold.
Check this out.
I'm on the phone with my mom. I can't hear you very well.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm stoked about this. I hope you're stoked about it.
They look really great. They're gonna protect your knuckles now.
Yeah. No more bloody knuckles.
Good news. You see that? Our freezer is over frozen and we can hardly take out our baskets anymore.
This thing's rock solid in here.
Time to thaw that puppy out.
Need some hot water. That's heavy. Nice, there's a plug down in the bottom there. I can drain it out in a second. This right here has to be one of the worst van life jobs, cleaning out the bottom of the fridge. In all fairness, our fridge hasn't been cleaned out 3 months before we were in Baja, but ew, just never liked this job. I don't know if you can see this behind me right here, but there's remnants from the bags that we used to cover up the window after we shattered and smashed it with the motorcycle handle. It looks like somebody broke into our van, but damage I did myself. It is awful. Nothing a little Gugon can't handle.
Taking a quick break from our van life chore day to share with you one of the beautiful places that we've been able to charge up our solar powered generator. This portable Jackery 1000 carries 1,000 watts of amazing solar power that we can use in whatever way we need to on our adventures. Whether it's because we're fixing up things in our van, hot gluing things, or maybe for you want to be able to work in a remote, beautiful place so you can plug in your computer and work at a picnic table, somewhere beautiful with fresh air. Their solar panels are so easy to whip open and set down at the perfect angle of the sun. Their generators are also amazing to have on hand for emergency situations. Jackery Day is right around the corner too, which means that something amazing is coming soon, because Jackery Day is their biggest day of the year when they release a brand new product to the market. So make sure you check out our link below, and don't forget about Jackery Day. Something amazing is coming soon.
So as part of all the things we're doing in order to get the van back in shape, we got to put some new tires on Spirit. The treads are looking thin right here. I think these are the original tires that were put on when I guess the van was purchased. And this is a 2008, so they've had about 60,000 miles on them. We feel like we should soup them up. We've had a lot of friends say, get some all-terrain tires. And just like that, we've got tread. Gosh, can't believe we were with Slicks in Baja.
Some beefy new tires just in time for our next grand adventure. Utah, here we come. Back to washing our own windshield, aren't we?
We're not in Mexico anymore.
Nice while it lasted. If you've been following our channel for a while, then you know that finding a property of our own has been at the very top of our priorities list. And we will be sharing our Baja versus Portugal pros and cons list in next week's episode. But we also want to say that enjoying the journey and saying yes to wonderfully unexpected opportunities ranks right up there for us too. So, with that being said, our own personal property hunt is going to be taking a bit of a detour. And you're not going to believe where the wind blows us next, or how we got there. Because when the strong winds of intuition blows, there we goes. And since life is less about the pursuit of happiness and more about finding happiness in the pursuit, there was one very important place along our route that we decided to stop and share with you first. Welcome to Zion.
We've never been to this national park in a van.
That's very true. This park is actually where Drew and I decided to hit the road and be nomads. More on that in a second.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. There you go.
Can I see your ID?
Yeah, you need that.
Back to our story. This is where Drew and I made the decision that by April of 2016, we would quit our jobs and travel for 1 to 3 years. And the way that story went was we actually hit the road a year earlier, and now we are on year 8. It's that time.
We only had a couple drops left in our water bottles, and we were both parched. This is the desert. Come on. Let's hope it stays. Feels like the pressure of a fire hydrant.
Yeah, it does.
Honey, we're home.
That's right, honeys. What a beautiful place to call home.
Temperature is just right.
Yeah, you're right. So, for a little while longer, home will still just be where we park it. But when we get to shower in places like this and watch the sunset in all the ways, following the horizon as it climbs up the towering rocks in this beautiful, what was a life-changing valley for us, we can't help but enjoy the ride. So be sure to tune in and subscribe, because this journey is taking us to a project you are not going to want to miss. And we can't wait to share it with you. Ooh, we're excited. And don't worry, the property hunt will continue, / is still happening behind the scenes. But for now, what do you say we close this one out with some of our favorite places in Zion National Park? We love this place. See that birdie?
There was a bird.